Wednesday or Thursday,
Wednesday or
his
Thursday, his
assassination.
assassination. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Man,
That was real bad.
man, real bad.
Real
It's
bad.
real bad. Now, I know some of his work. I'm not. Well, I know some of his things he talk about. Some of the stuff I
I
don't
had
know.
never heard of him.
Now I agree with some of the things. Some things I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I kind of agree with some of the stuff he talk about. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's fair. That could be like with any politician
Yeah.
or
Well, he's
anybody.
not even a
Like
politician.
he kind of is.
No, not really.
That's not a politician.
I mean, he talks about politics, but I don't think he's an actual politician. I just think he created his own platform.
His own lane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he could have. He was on the verge of being a politician, like I know. I think he spoke for like Donald Trump or something like that.
Yeah. That's how I said.
But I don't think he was like an actual politician. I just think he was in that same space, like Candace Owens. She ain't a politician, but she talk about politics. You know what I'm saying? And I think she, you know what I'm saying, they kind of started together.
He was a conservative activist.
Yeah, so
whatever that means. Is that when they don't like all the him, them, they, and theirs, and man is a man, woman is a woman.
Yeah, he on that type of shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why people didn't like him.
Of course.
But I mean, hey, it's just bad that in the world we live in that someone can get assassinated like that. Black, white, or whatever you want to call it, or indifferent. For people to celebrate a man getting shot is crazy to me. Like the celebration is like wild.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't look on social media for the most part and not see some woman, some man, or somebody saying something about this gentleman and being happy and thankful that he passed away or he got shot or he got murdered.
See, I've seen more people being upset, and I've been seeing a lot of things where it's I don't know if it's true or not, but like celebrities is like paying for his kids.
Mm-hmm.
I seen something about Eminem gave a post about his death and saying how it was unfortunate. And I see a few nits and pieces and stuff where people be like, the same laws you protecting is the ones that,
They got yeah. And I want to do people understand though, like, so I think they're talking about like the Second Amendment, right? So can you look that up for us so we can say what does it say like word for word? But anyway, I think not think, but people were saying like because he's all with the Second Amendment about the gun laws.
Okay. You ready?
Go ahead.
It says that the Second Amendment protects the right of the people to
bear
keep
arms. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
to keep and bear arms, though its present scope is subject to ongoing debate and legal interpretation, while initially written to allow the maintenance of well-regulated and prevent government training.
I think it's like
Trainee, something
not
like
training.
that.
It's like
Don't keep saying it because we gonna keep.
But I'm trying to think of what it is though.
Then I know.
Said I'm on.
Yeah, so
tyranny,
like you
is it
said,
tyranny?
That might be right.
I think it's tyranny. For like if the government trying to attack the actual people and the people don't have nothing to protect themselves because they don't have no arms to bear no more. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So tyranny, I think that's what it is. So I could be wrong though. So y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, so you got some people that's with the gun laws and some people are not. But I'm looking at it like, well, if you're not with, you know what I'm saying, the Second Amendment, and for people to be saying like, well, that's what he get because he's with the Second Amendment. But okay, cool. But if that's taken away from us, we're all fucked.
I feel like you should be able to carry if you're responsible, if you know what you're doing.
But what I'm saying is, if you bearing arms legally, you should be cool. You know what I'm saying? But you do have some stupid people out there to do stupid things. Which we live in a world where it is good and evil.
A lot of evil.
There's bad things that happen to good people, and there's good things that happen to bad people. I mean, well, bad things happen to bad people, and vice versa. Good things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people sometimes. You know what I mean? The dude that shot You know what I'm saying? Assassinated. What's his name?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie.
Just
Charlie
wait a second.
Kirk. Hey, I think he was like 19. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was legally had a gun or illegally. I'm not for sure. You know what I'm saying? But from what I was hearing and listening to, that he would have. I guess he was hunting. He used to be a hunter or hunted with his father or something like that.
He know how to hunt for real.
And so I mean, I just think that in the state we in, for someone to get assassinated, it shouldn't be this much praise for this man to be assassinated.
It shouldn't.
Even if you liked him or disliked him or whatever the case may be, I don't think it had to be that overly joyful like that. You know what I mean? Because this man got kids, he got a wife and everything.
His death was on
national TV pretty much.
Everybody live streaming again. As soon as I seen the video, it definitely reminded me of John F. Kennedy because he was assassinated in his neck.
Yeah.
But I think I had seen something they were talking about. I guess he had like a court hearing, the person who killed him, and he act like he ain't knew nothing of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was real sad. It was unfortunate that you get to see stuff like this on the internet.
Yeah.
And that, people are making these comments. But I mean, that's what people do. You got a lot of dummies in the world and you got a lot of good. Because a lot of people say stuff about people. Mm. When George Floyd died, they said he was a crackhead. This person came,
So So I wonder. So people didn't like him because not George Floyd, but people didn't like Charlie Kirk. Did I say his name right?
Yeah,
Kirk. They didn't like him because.
Well, it sounds like it's his belief.
Yeah, so he didn't like, if you was a man, you was a man. Ain't no such thing as you know what I'm saying. All that.
He did have some comments that was slick. What that he used to say about minorities and how he didn't feel bad. I don't remember word from word, but that comes with everybody. A lot of people say some messed up stuff, but either way it go, it still should result in death.
If it's true, does it matter though? No, not like some people say, well, I won't say some people. A lot of people say, I know I have said it. People don't really like hearing the truth. Like, the truth really hurts.
I know.
And you don't really want to hear the truth. Like, nothing against like gays or trans or nothing like that, but I understand, like, okay, like, say if a trans woman, you're not knowing she a trans or trans man, whatever the case may be, and you say, excuse me, ma'am, but it's actually a man, but he's dressed up like a woman, and you say, excuse me, ma'am, and they might say to you like, well, no, I'm not you say, well, how does shit go? So if it's a man trying to be a woman, and you say, excuse me, sir, and you can understand, you see that it's a man, but he's dressed up like a woman, and you say, excuse me, sir, and they say to you, well, I'm not a sir, I'm a ma'am. What are you supposed to say after that? Are you supposed to say like, well, sorry, ma'am?
No, I would just say, okay. Just because you identify as a woman don't mean I have to identify calling you as a woman.
That's what I'm saying. So why is it a problem, or why is it that people get so upset or so mad about, you can't make me agree to something that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? You can't make me say something that I don't agree with. But then if you don't agree with that, you're the one in the wrong for not agreeing with what they want to be called.
You're going to have there's always going to be agree and disagree. They can probably disagree with, they feel like they have the right to be able to do whatever they want to do, which is right. But other people don't have the right to not call you what you think you is.
So, yeah.
But, society has made it such a common thing. I've never in my life have I had like a job ask me, what do I identify as?
Yeah.
The most they ask you is you Black, Hispanic?
Yeah.
But now you got all these pronouns, which that's what you go for. That's what you go for.
Do your thing.
But
don't expect me to agree with that either, though. Like, if I don't agree with that, and you can't force me to agree with that either. And then if someone ever said to me like, well, no, you have to identify me as such and such. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't really know too much of him, but he seemed like a guy that was more in the traditional values or traditional ways versus the world we live in now. And people try to debate and convince him that, they have the right to do this. And he was probably like, fuck all that.
And the other thing I seen a lot of people kept saying he spilled or spewed out a lot of hate. So I went back and looked at some of his videos. I didn't see any hateful things that he said to people.
Your eyes don't see the hate that somebody from that community would see.
From the other side, probably don't.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
But
that would be like
and then when I say the other side,
no.
Because I don't really say I'm left. I don't really say I'm right or whatever the fuck that shit is. You know, people say I'm a leftist. I don't say, but I hear people saying you're on the that left that.
Never heard this a day in my life.
That's what I'm saying. I hear it, but I don't know at the time.
What does that mean?
The shit that he what's that shit like in the political world?
Yeah, spirit fingers.
So the political world, you got people on the left and people on the right. And like Democrat and Republican.
Well, he was definitely a Republican.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
which is fine.
So I mean, we have been learning certain things about that aspect.
Go down that rabbit
I'm not,
hole.
but what I'm saying is we have been learning certain things about that world, in general, that we have never even looked at before growing up. So now that we have understood some of the things,
got
not
a little
all of
education about it.
We don't have all of it, but we have a little bit of it. But I don't be wanting to say I'm left, right, or Democrat. No, I don't be wanting to say none of shit because I'm not really. I don't know all the shit, but I know a little bit about a little bit. But at the same time, it's like I done kind of got off what the fuck I was trying to say, but it was something about with the whole left shit, like with people being on the left, and I ain't really understand what the fuck that shit was. You know, I didn't really get it at first, but I mean, I understand it to a certain extent, I guess, but not fully. You know what I'm saying? So if I sound like an asshole on this motherfucker right now, forgive me. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean,
it's a video that I was watching today, but I can't really listen. When I'm at work, I can't really focus on important stuff because it's too much background. But it's on Truth Unedited.
But that's what I was about to talk about the hateful things they said he said.
Okay.
So you said that, you know what I'm saying, my eyes may not see the hateful things that other people may see. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of getting at, well, is that because people are on different sides, like first, like that left, right, and all that bullshit like that.
In that situation, yes, people are with the.
So if people saying like he spilled out hate because he said certain things about the black community, or he said certain things about the gay community, or Mexican community, and all that other bullshit like that. Those are hateful things to them.
Yeah, because you're not letting them be who they want to be. That would be like if you didn't agree with letting kids have sex change at a certain age.
But how was that? I mean,
don't go down the rabbit. Yeah, so you know what I mean. You disagree with that, and then people look at that as hate. And then if you got them good zingers to counteract that person that's trying to sell you something, and you like, no, this is what it is. If you're more knowledgeable, then that's gonna piss the person off even more.
Yeah.
We're not knowledgeable in that situation.
Not as much as others maybe.
Not as much as him or Candace Owens.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Amanda, whatever, but I don't know how I feel about her sometimes.
I would rather listen to Candace Owens. I do like her, and I like what she talks. Even with the Charlie Kirk, what's his name?
Just say Charlie.
Charlie Kirk.
Hey, girl.
So even the Charlie, I do going back and listen to some of his things, which I told you to listen to, but you didn't evidently. Listen to some of his things.
I did.
He's on. I kind of agree.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff that was harsh. I've heard some stuff that was like.
So when you say harsh, does that mean like harsh because it's the truth, or harsh just because you just thought it was harsh?
Harsh because you talk about black people and I'm a black person.
But is it true though?
I don't remember the wording, but I just know I was like, damn. But, you know.
So to me, I swear, with you saying how the damn sound, it sound like it might have been a little bit of truth though.
Listen, I don't know. I don't think it was like, I don't know. Next time I see it, I'm gonna show you.
When
But
you
I just
say
seen a little
damn,
meme. He
I
was.
think I like if it's some shit that's like nasty to me, I'm saying you dirty motherfucker. But if it's like some truth, she like shit, like because it hurts. Like
Yeah.
damn, I can see where he's coming from, and that makes
Yeah,
sense.
it was just more so like, damn, like I don't know, but it just I remember that part. I don't remember what it was word for word. I know he was having a conversation with another African American young lady. You know how they go to schools and talk to the students.
Yeah.
It was one of those type of
He
things.
started that shit.
And he said something that was like, and got everybody in there like, oh, like
Yeah.
you mean to tell. But I don't really remember because I don't, I never knew nothing about this young man until his assassination.
Yeah, that's crazy. And he was young as hell.
He's 31 years old.
Yeah. So he started young as fuck and built whatever it is, his community
Platform, yeah.
to where it's a big platform.
Yeah.
And
But it's still unfortunate, and regardless if you agree, disagree, all that other stuff, it should never get to the point where you take somebody's life.
yeah.
We do some of the dumbest stuff.
And I don't think it should be celebrated like that either, though. Like, if you, I mean, I can't tell nobody what to do and how to do, but I just think it's very distasteful.
That's how you know the world is wicked. Now I could see if he was like Hitler and he done killed a whole bunch of Jews or people, and that'd be different. But it's still bad to praise somebody else's death. But it's still a sense of relief. Okay, like yeah, that motherfucker gone. Now we ain't got to worry about it no more. But in this situation, that's only with Hitler. He was bad.
Oh, I'm thinking you talking about my man.
No, I'm talking about. I could understand why people would be excited if he was the type of person that was like Hitler, but he wasn't. He just had a person that had his what he believed in, expressed himself elegantly.
And you had the freedom of speech. Like we can
Yeah.
And I heard someone say like you can't like you can say things or whatever like that, but you can't the way someone reacts to it, you can't predict, or you can't, I think it's you can't predict the way someone reacts to what you say. But at the same time though, that always take me back to sticks and stone may break my bones, but words should never hurt me. Right. So that always comes up to me no matter what. Like that, like I done said this I don't know how many times, but it always comes back to my mind to where I don't know where I heard it, my mom, my auntie, uncle, whoever may have said it.
It's just a normal saying, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That words should not hurt people. And even if it did hurt you, it should never lead to the point to where you're hitting, punching, shooting, stabbing, assassinating, killing anybody. So that just lets me know how sensitive and how soft America is.
We already know that.
To the point to where you can't say anything to nobody because now your life could be in danger because you said something to somebody, or you hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
And now I'm hurt and I'm in harm now because I hurt their feelings.
Yeah. But rest in peace to him, and
United States is soft.
prayers to his family.
Like United States is soft as hell, man. Like we are very soft over here to where words really got people shook, hurt, crying, and ready to harm people and be excited for somebody because of what they said. Especially because you excited because somebody died from what they said.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't killed nobody. He ain't harmed nobody physically. None of that shit. Just because his words, I guess, either triggered you, hurt you, not even hurt you, just triggered you, or maybe hit some truth. And now people are excited that he got killed because the words he spoke. That's crazy. That makes no sense to me. But yeah, that's for anybody though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I hear a lot of they try to make it about race and all that shit like that because he was white and people are running to him because he's a white man. I mean, look, I don't think that got shit to do with either, man. We're not over here on my end. I don't know about for nobody else, and that shouldn't even be the main thing that people bring up because he's a white man. So people are running to the internet to say all this is not, man. That's some corny shit. That's all I'm saying. This is corny as fuck. So I would feel the same way for me, whoever it would. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, or not. You know what I mean? So no one deserves that just because what you say. That's all.
Yes, sir.
And it shouldn't be I don't think it should be a action behind for what someone says. Now, if whatever action is going to be, whatever action that's going to be, it should be for you to verbally explain your point to this man or that woman or whatever it is you're trying to get your point across. It should be in that term of just words how you can dispute his claim that he's making in factual type shit. You know what I'm saying? To where like, okay, he all he can do is like, you got me on that one. I can't even. You right. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it shouldn't be no actions of harm or anything like that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Rest in peace to bro. I think Candace Owens gonna step up to the plate. I don't know if she gonna do all that school shit, but I know they was real tight, and she did like a.
I think hers be a more controlled setting. His was outside,
Yeah, what I'm saying. I
and
think
hers is more controlled. Like
yeah, I don't think she gonna be doing like that school shit like he be doing.
not or inside the auditorium where you got to get pat down to come in.
I mean, whatever. If it's gonna be that or just her podcast, either one.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's gonna be doing all that. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Some people are, some people ain't. But yeah, this is a eye opener for me, man. Like,
Don't you start rambling.
no, I'm just saying. It's just that people like it. Just is very amazing to me that you can't. That speaking gets you killed, yo. That's crazy.
People get killed over shoes.
I'm just saying.
It's unfortunate that I'm not surprised. Stuff happens.
I mean, yeah, but
Stuff can happen for the slightest thing. It can go from
shit,
road rage to what shoes you got on, what colors you wear, what's your beliefs. I mean,
yeah,
which goddamn it.
yeah, that's true. Shit, he killed Jesus too, huh?
Sure did.
All he did was talk.
All he did was to preach the word.
That's all he did too.
From out of book that they was reading.
Yeah. Yeah. And he turned on him like, God damn.
Okay.
God damn. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, man. Yeah. Rest in peace to bro. And condolences to his family, friends, all that good stuff like that. So